think it's actually good strategy.
This was going to be an issue.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. And in this moment, we gotta get into this situation. Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky caught stat padding. So I was right. The stat padding is accurate. The double-double situation is fake. It's a fraud. I thought so. Make sure you guys get in here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, watch the video, like the video, share the video if you want, and make sure you guys drop comments in the comment section because I got a lot to say about this one. So let's get into this.
Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark for Rookie of the Year. I want to play you a couple of things, or at least one thing that I find interesting. People are accusing Chicago of stat padding, or the WNBA stat padding. I don't know if it last week against the Minnesota Lynx.
Now, why would Twitter be so eager to catch Angel Reese stat padding? It's because people refuse to believe that she is a viable first place candidate for Rookie of the Year. Maybe a second placer, maybe a third placer, but definitely not first place. And I know that the media and woke ESPN is going out of their way, right, to make sure that Angel Reese double-doubles are being acknowledged. But you got to be careful out here in these YouTube streets, these Twitter streets, because you will get caught. And I don't know what he's about to show, guys, but I'm hoping that he has the evidence to back up this theory. So let's keep going.
On July the 5th, she needed a rebound to get to her 10th rebound. And I think this is in the final 20 seconds of the game.
Right.
She got credited with a rebound that to me was a turnover. I think we have the clip. That's only about 9-10 seconds. Let's play the clip of her 10th rebound at the end of the game.
Here's Carter. Accelerate. Kick back. Angel Reese looked like she traveled. No call. Shot rejected. That's 6 for McNamara.
How is that a rebound? Hold on, I gotta see it again, man, because how is that even a rebound? I'm serious, guys.
Carter. Accelerate. Kick back. Angel Reese looked like she traveled. No call. Shot rejected. That's 6 for McNamara.
I'm confused on how is this a rebound, period. It didn't touch the rim. Did it rim off? Was it too fast?
So they're giving her credit for that rebound, but they're saying she stepped on the line and turned the ball over at the end. Getting a rebound out of bounds, I just don't know how that's considered a rebound, but they're clearly padding her stats. I'm not even going to criticize.
Fuck that. I'm going to criticize that shit because that... Guys, how is this a rebound? You know, they be in these streets talking about how Angel Reese is a beast, and I see on Instagram my Rookie of the Year button. Like, no, sir. No, sir. We're going to talk about this because what touched the rim? And her foot was literally on the line. Foot literally on the line, clear as day. Let's see here, guys. We're going to zoom in on this shit. What is that? What is that? What? They gave her that as a rebound. Catching a rebound when it's out of bounds is they just stat pad. And her whole team is, obviously Chicago Sky is in on this. They want her to top Caitlin Clark so bad that they are willing to go to these extents. This is embarrassing. This is laughable. But they won't show this on ESPN. Oh, no. They will not show this on ESPN. The women on ESPN, woke ESPN, who are lobbying for her to get Rookie of the Year, they won't see this. They will not show this. But if it was Caitlin Clark, I bet you they'll show that. I bet you on ESPN. I bet you they would show that.
So they're giving her credit for that rebound, but they're saying she stepped on the line and turned the ball over at the end. Getting a rebound out of bounds, I just don't know how that's considered a rebound. A week ago, where against the Minnesota Lynx, she only had 8 points with like 20 seconds to go in a game that they were losing by 9 points, and the Lynx fouled her, sent her to the line, and she had 9 points. She needed to make one free throw, and she made one to get to her 10th point.
I wouldn't be surprised if the opposing teammates was like, hey, we already beating her ass, but let's just foul her, get her to the free throw so that, she can actually win the Rookie of the Year over Caitlin Clark. This is a whole operation, and I'm convinced, especially hearing this, if they fouled her knowing that she had now 9 points, obviously she probably is in the fucking group chats with opposing teammates, the whole black community of athletes within the WNBA. Let's be honest, they probably exchange numbers, talk, hang out every now and then when they're in a visiting city, and they are well aware. And if their girl homie is losing, they're going to do everything they can to say, hey man, at the end of the day, even though she's on the other team, she's still our girl. Let's make sure she gets this 1 point to make it 10 points to help her along with her double, making history so that she can beat Caitlin Clark. And the only reason I'm saying this is because of how Angel Reese was talking during the national championship about how Caitlin Clark was taunting the women over there on South Carolina. Oh, those are my girls. Those are my girls. Y'all not teammates though. So that's why I believe that this is an inside operation, guys.
I think it's actually good strategy. Trying to make her a rival for Caitlin Clark, I think is good for the WNBA.
What I say.
But I do think it's also a gimmick.
This was going to be an issue. There's no doubt about agenda now to have Angel win the award. Now, you make an argument for her, but what I do find interesting is a couple of Twitter accounts that really follow this. I will defer to them. I see that the odds are still like -600, -700 in favor of Caitlin Clark. So that's pretty stark. That means that she's way out in front. But again, I don't trust polls anymore.
I'm with him. I don't trust polls either because I already know that at the end of the day, if they feel the pressure of the black community, that they just may change their mind. I mean, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, what do we do? You know, all of these women in the WNBA are black. We don't want them to be mad at us. They're going to probably feel some type of way. Caitlin Clark is sensational. She's getting too much attention. She's getting millions of dollars. That's why I said I wouldn't be shocked if they gave this award to Angel Reese as a DEI award, because that's exactly what it would be. It would just be to make sure that there's just peace. Nobody's getting mad. But then again, you got to think, I don't know, man. Caitlin Clark has a pretty cult-like fan base. So, I mean, they could pretty much storm the White House too. And to put it in terms like that, they probably would. I don't know. But I think that the pressure, especially with ESPN teaming up with this lost ass woke WNBA commissioner, that they will give this award to Angel Reese. And that's something that I kind of foresee, and I just am mentally preparing myself. I don't know.
And WNBA media, and you know who they are now finding new ways
ESPN.
to why Angel Reese should win the award. And I think of Monica McNutt, said something about, well, I'm going to use a team standing
Moron.
as one of my metrics.
Moron.
Jason, I've never actually heard that.
Real quick, guys, Monica McNutt, man. I don't know if you guys saw the video I made about the tension at ESPN, but I'm hoping that they just clean house, especially with her. I'm sorry, Monica McNutt, the deep ass voice, the cockiness, the arrogance. She seems to think that she's running the show over there. She's not. And I hope that ESPN does in fact clean house. And like I said, they are the only platform, literally, that are highlighting Angel Reese's stat padding doubles. Now, this would have been somebody in the league. The way that the men in sports tear down NBA players, they seem to want to hold back when it comes to the reality of Angel Reese. Let this be Russell Westbrook, which he got called out for stat padding, right? But it didn't look like what this looked like. Getting your own rebounds, doing this, teams helping you. Nobody was helping Russell Westbrook get his stats. I will say that. But nobody's going to call it out. What woke ESPN is going to do, they're going to say, hey, it seems like she's doing a great job. She's making a compelling case. And they even said, like, you see the odds. They're trying to say now, it isn't that much of a gap between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, when we see with our eyes that it clearly is. Just pisses me off.
A lot better. I mean, Jason, they looked awful the first week or two, right?
Yep.
They're actually now competing pretty well for the most part. They've actually beaten a team or two with the winning record. And Jason, you're the WNBA guy here. Aren't they actually now in the playoff race?
Yes.
Yeah, they're in the 7th spot right now. Slightly, I think they got 1, maybe 2 more victories than the Chicago Sky.
Oh, I think he's wrong with that. I think the Chicago Sky is still in 7th, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think I looked at the standings sometime yesterday, and I think that Chicago Sky is actually in 7th place, and the Fever are in 8th. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know in the comment section.
Look, I don't mind someone factoring in team record into how they vote for Rookie of the Year, but it also needs to be factored in. The Indiana Fever were the worst team in the WNBA.
Thank you.
And so if they significantly improve, if they finish with 10 more victories than they did last year, and Angel Reese's Chicago Sky team finishes with 2 more losses than last year, or only 1 more victory than last year, why wouldn't that be the comparison? Not the Indiana Fever individual race between the Fever and the Chicago Sky, who actually added more value and more wins to their team than the previous year.
I've been preaching this and banging the table, guys. Like, look at how bad the Indiana Fever have been the last 3 years before Caitlin Clark has gotten there. And you look at the record as of now. Caitlin Clark is the Rookie of the Year simply because of the impact. Aaliyah Boston got drafted last year, had the same opportunity to lead her team to where? To at least a good win-loss record. She wasn't able to do that. So the impact of Caitlin Clark, and she's still showing up with all those fans, all that heat, all that pressure on her back, and she is still living up to everything, if not better, than what we expected. Rookie of the Year.
Angel Reese is legitimizing her case for Rookie of the Year. Doesn't mean I think she should be Rookie of the Year.
Exactly.
But someone's got to finish second.
Exactly.
Someone has to finish second. And Angel Reese is making a case for second place. And if you're making a case for second place, that means you have a chance to make a case for first place.
And that makes my point, guys. I don't want to make this video too long, but obviously Angel Reese is making a compelling case. But she's also making a compelling case by stat padding. It is what it is. She's making a compelling case because of her double-doubles, and she knows that I don't really have my game where I want it to be right now. It's not on the level of Caitlin Clark. So I have to be smart about this and go out there and fake it till I make it, be overly aggressive. And on a highlight reel, it would look like Angel Reese is just, dominating, okay? Now, that game she had last Friday, I would say complete domination. I will give her that. Let's not act like these teams aren't in on it. Let's not act like the Chicago Sky aren't in on it and that she's completely stat padding to make her case, where Caitlin Clark is literally taking a back seat. She's passing up shots to get her teammates involved. You don't think that she could easily go off for 27 points? Easily. 25 nightly? Yes, easily. But she doesn't want to come off as a selfish player. She doesn't want these women in the locker room who seem to be working against her at times to be mad at her. So her value to me, she literally controls it. She can literally pull back or assert herself when she needs to be assertive. You know what I'm saying? And Angel Reese is still not even getting the defense that Caitlin Clark is getting. So to me, it's just asinine to even think that this is an argument. But hey, it is what it is. It's the time we live in, and obviously they're going to use Angel Reese to grow the sport. You guys tell me what y'all think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Let me know how you guys feel. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video. See you guys next time. Peace. Yeah.